I have not a clue on this earth. Hunter, Shaman, Paladin. So they theoretically reduce the offering rate on some Shaman cards, and Paladin is stupid, so I guess we play Hunter again. Let's see if they give us another strong Hunter. I'm gonna take Shadehound. I was not very impressed by this, but I'm never impressed by that, so I guess we'll take it. Whenever this attacks, give your beasts +2/+2. Infuse 3 beasts, gain rush. So I need beasts. These are beasts. Animal Companion or Jeweled Macaw? It's sort of close. I'm gonna just take Jeweled Macaw. It's kind of fun, right? Crap, crap, and crap. Reloculous crap. Let's take that. Oh, Shock Splitter's still in. Man, Shock Splitter would have been so good for the last deck. But you kind of need the Candle Shot before you take them, huh? Wonder if these are super common. Let's try to build a Shock Splitter deck. Oh man, Mark. Our last deck didn't have any marks. It did have 2 collaterals. Let's take the Mark. Take the 3 or the Wandering Monster. I'm just gonna take Wandering Monster. It could be decent. Peasant here is fine. I'll take the Poacher over the Shock Splitter, which is kind of unfortunate. The draft him on now has 3 bridges, 2 course, and 3 titles with good filler. It's bonkers. Make sure you defeat Dreads with that one. Oh man, Keen Eye is good too. Alright, we'll probably get another Keen Eye. We probably won't get another Ghost. Let's take the Deadly Shot here. We have no weapons, so I don't really want these all these Shock Splitters. So we take a Cowbell here. We could take Razor Jaw. You know what? Let's just take Razor Jaw. Use it as a removal spell. A Sharan Saber. Put a Sunken Saber on the bottom of your deck. It doesn't look very good for us. Let's just take a 3. Spell Shot's okay. I actually kind of like Kraken Bane. We have we have a Marked Shot. I'm gonna make it work. I'm not sure how. We'll make it work. This is crap. We'll just take a Pyrotechnician. It's probably fine. I don't really want a second one. Let's take Marked Shot. Deadly or Gorilla Bot? I don't really want all these deadly shots. He's a beast. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. We want some proactive things to do. These are both good. I'm gonna take Frenzied Fangs. These are terrible. This is a good beast, and I thought this card was pretty good, but I guess we could just run a Sin Runner. Naga's okay. I don't really want this Musician. I think Gargalon's okay. Need more beasts, yeah. Marked Shot. I think this Jungle Jammer. Summon a random 1-cost beast, cast spells to improve. Man, if I had taken those bananas. I think this card's really good, though. Well, there's our spells. Let's take a Party Animal. That one's good, isn't it? It's a much more streamlined deck. No good top end, but maybe it's an okay deck. Don't really want Freezing Trap. Don't really want all these goddamn deadly shots. I'm gonna take a Dog Biscuit. Take the Collateral. It's pretty good. I would love both of those, but 1 Collateral to go over the top maybe, and then some more card draw. That's a weird deck. We need more 4-drops. What's up, Electricity? Alright, let's see. The last deck went 8. Taz paid it out. The next deck is going something else. Taz is paying that out. Oops. Marked Shot will pull us through. You think so? How the run's been pretty good. We had an 8-win Hunter just now. It's fun to play different classes. I think this deck is much, much worse than the last deck, though. I got you on while I'm leveling my character in Diablo 4 for the server slam. Hey, I appreciate that. What's a server slam? I went 7-0 with no contest. Nice. It's nice to get those decks once in a while, right? I think it is. How many ones do I have? 1-ish, 2, 3. They should count undead and mech. That's my opinion. You can't convince me otherwise. Kill that guy? Kill him here. Buff him. Hero power? We could skip a hero power, play the Macaw. I should have started with Macaw then. Card's okay. Siege. Siege, thanks for the follow, man. I can play that, or I can play that. Let's just spend all of our mana this turn. That's kind of good. This is kind of nice too. What if he lets us one big minion? Stag Charge is good too. Or Spell Hunter. Kruaz. Rude. Shoot it. Play the Baba Naga. That's sort of like playing this, but not having to wait 2 turns for whatever I roll. What's up, Fish Jello? Server Slam is a fully open beta. Oh, okay. What is a beta? Kind of rude. At the same time, this is kind of good.
Hey, I got you, friend.
I could play one of these, but I don't want to commit too hard to the board, and I've got some damage here. I've got some damage here, potentially. Playing with my big conch.
This may just be my best song yet.
Can I be here to just say stupid shit? I have anxiety, and I tend to do that? Yeah, of course. That's you and 87% of all the rest of Twitch chat. It's wonderful. It's sort of why we're all here. That's why I'm here. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's just kill this guy. Resurrect all friendly beasts that cost 5 or more. It's not really good for me. Alright, let's take some monkeys. Your chat is better than that. Some of them here. I thought you would never get to affiliate. Me? I got affiliate on my first day. Do you mean partner? Do you mean partner? That took a little while. But it sort of does for everyone. Unless you're like a pro gamer on another platform or a porn star. Okay, I'm glad we got a win. Affiliate speedrun goat. My first stream I did, Dreads rated us. So we went from like 0 to like, 50 viewers or 20 viewers or whatever. Where's Judge been? I feel like I haven't seen him in a while. It's just you and Dreads. I don't know. It does seem like he's been streaming less. I don't really know exactly what Judge has going on all the time. I know he was in America visiting his wife recently. And what's the point of playing Hearth when you can be spending time with your beloved wife? Unless you need to stream to get food, to make money. Laponius, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Did you know Dreads before streaming? No. I knew him before I started streaming, but only from... I used to watch his stream for like a year before I started myself. Laponius, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. That's mighty kind. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Stop moving the mouth.
I love a little fiddle.
I don't know if that's really worth a shadow step. Maybe.
Welcome.
Oh my god, the potion master. The concoction master. I watched Dredge before he even set his stream up, and it was a thing.
Welcome.
Yeah. You were there. You were one of the first. I reckon. Wow.
Welcome. Stop pooping in the mouth. Welcome. Stop
I used to watch Dreads through his window. It was easier now that he has a streaming setup. I think you can go to prison for that. At least I hope you can.
Stop keeping them out.
Chat is funny. They're so funny, some of them. The only thing more annoying than Dreads is your mouse. The mouse annoys you. A lot of people say that it satisfies them. They find it satisfying to hear all the wonderful clicks and all that. They love it. They want me to click more. But I say no. I don't necessarily want to click that much. Because some people
Hey, I got you, friend.
don't enjoy it.
Spit that out.
They need to make a mouse you can click with your mind. That'd be cool. We ever do speedruns again? I love watching the fast gameplay. I might one day. Click the icicles. Spam the crap out of them. I can't. Now I'm self-conscious about the mouse. Add a card, destroy a 1/3. Nice. Yeah, I bet they said that's incredible. But yeah, the icicles are sad. They make a nice sound. Come back in November for the next dual class arena, and they might appear again. Wait, who? The speedruns? Yeah, maybe. No, we'll probably do them sometime. Not like a never thing. It's fun. Did you ever play poker? Yeah, I have. I used to play poker professionally. I won the golden bracelet. I won the golden bracelet. How long have I been streaming? We just passed 5 years of streaming, which feels like forever. But just imagine, some people have been streaming easily twice as long, and some people even longer than that. Crip's been streaming like 11 or 12 years, I think. What does that mean to win the bracelet? It means I risked it all, and I took them for everything they were worth, and they gave me a golden bracelet worth $178,000, which I lost. I dropped it down a drain. How long did it take you to find success? The first month we averaged like 5 or 10 viewers, and then the second month like 10 to 20, and the third month like 20 to 30, etc. And it kind of went pretty linearly up to about 100 viewers, 120 maybe. And then we kind of peaked and stalled around like 110 to like 130 for a few months. And then I went to TwitchCon and I joined F2K. And then we saw some immediate like kind of networking bump. And we kind of started to hit like that 180, 200 threshold. And then now it's kind of like you sort of plateau. But honestly, we actually have the highest viewership we've ever had now. But you kind of plateau around a certain amount. Well, you know, every channel kind of does. Short and easy, thank you for the follow. But when I first started, I was doing like, you know, pretty much 5 to 7 days for like the first 8 months, like probably like 40 to 50 hours a week. And then after like the first 8 or 9, 10 months, I've pretty much been doing 7 days a week. And for a long time, I was doing probably like 60 to like 75 hours a week. So I am a firm believer that if you know, give yourself the opportunity to have success as often as you can, like that's a big part of it. I think luck plays a part. I think like, you know, the work you put in plays a part. It's kind of like a collective probably. Does it pay the bills? I mean, these days I can pay my bills. I was talking about it. The first year that I streamed, I made like $1,000 maybe, and that was like basically being on 6 days a week, and sometimes, you know, a lot of the time 7. For like 60 hours a week, I made $1,000 that year, and then the second year I made like $10,000 probably. You could have the card that copies it. I don't want him to copy that. I made like $10,000 doing like 70 hours a week with like maybe like 4 days off maybe that year, 3 or 4 days off. And then I think by 2020, I started to make like a livable wage, at least. What I consider to be a livable wage. It's different for different people, right?
Turning tides. We'll switch up now.
Consistency is the key. I think that's a big part of it. You know, people like Laponius and Zane and TK Smalls, Motbot, Treebeard, Trevor, T-Bone Malone back in the day, like Keith. I've been very lucky to have the support of a lot of people that allowed me to keep doing it when it was not a profitable venture. But I also didn't really give myself the opportunity to have it not work out. So I just figured I would just do it until it did. Just do it every day until it did. Sponsorships help. Nothing beats the fam, though. Yeah, but I mean, when you have 20 viewers or 30 viewers, no one's sponsoring you, or at least, I mean, nobody sponsored me. I think there's more support now for streamers of varying sizes, but Extreme Elements has some deals, but like they're usually not very beneficial for the streamer.
For the roast, my lord.
In fact, not that Stream Elements necessarily does it, but most agencies will kind of take advantage of the streamer as much as they can. I actually feel like I turned down a lot of offers when I first started streaming.
Calm down.
Because I just didn't want to, like, you know, people are like, oh, we can give you like 4% of the t-shirt sales of the characters in the game. You just have to play it for 8 hours. I was like, I don't think that sounds like a good deal. I'm not going to do that. Always streaming Hearthstone? I mean, the vast majority of the time that we've been streaming, it's been Hearthstone. I think you kind of want to stick with like one thing. And I think ideally you want to be pretty good at it, or better than pretty good. Because people just don't really want to watch somebody not excel, at least for like a card game. People don't want to watch somebody who doesn't excel, regardless of how like interesting you think you are. People want to see somebody better than them. Not everyone, but most people.
An island Lova is on the come up.
Is Ziliac better than Ysera? I have 5/7 Evoker to tutor Demon from the deck. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. I like that. I remember some guy named Aziz entering a stream and donating 50 subs and then never appearing again. This stream? I'm sad to say I don't quite recall. We've had a couple of people that have come in and like donated a huge amount of money and then like almost never been here ever again, which is weird. But I mean, I just work here, so you go after them. You go after them, world government. At least give us Primo Gems or Pokemon cards. That's some premium currency. No. No, they can give me an extra $100 that I can spend on Primo Gems, but they can't pay me in Primo Gems. Because what if you need to buy food? You know, that is a possibility. You know, sometimes you need to buy food. I need that. Alright, I'm gonna hit this one. I don't want him to kill my guy. What do I have here? Wandering? I want to watch streamers who don't tempt me into backseating, which usually means somebody better than me. Yeah. Some people like backseating, and some streamers encourage people to backseat and kind of all that. When I first started streaming, I used to sit there and like go over I used to rope every turn. I used to play like almost as slow as Dreads. Probably not as slow as Dreads, but I would rope almost every turn, and I would like talk to chat. I'd be like, oh, what do you guys think? Should we do this? Should we do that? Because that's how like Shady played, and that's how Dreads played, and that's how Collins played. And man, it was stressful and it was miserable, and I was like, wait, I don't even like this. I'm just gonna play how I want to play. I'm probably bad. And then I would be like, well, chat's ideas were horrible, you know? Then you just have chat like with all these terrible suggestions. You're like, oh, why am I listening to these bozos? They sure sound like they know what they're talking about, but they really don't know shit. So I'm not gonna listen to them anymore. No offense to you guys. And I know they were good players here, you know, but basic set Blastoise. Base set. Not basic set. 200 Genshin waifu. You know, I could use 200. No offense taken. I know you're not talking to me. I am talking to you. I'm talking directly about you. Solar collateral damage. You know, I believe that only works if he has 6 minions on board. I believe that is how that interaction works. Like, it won't hit these 2 a very small amount of times. Bridge. I could double bridge riff, but then I can't do what I need here. I can't shoot it. Why is this thing untargetable? That's such a crock of shit. Man, I have to throw 12 damage into that thing? I refuse. Will going 3-2-5 give you 3 bridge riffs? I don't think so. But maybe? Did you change your glasses? I did. Do you like them? Did that kill his guy? It did not. You missed a 4-3 and a 3-4? I don't think it works that way, but maybe. Imagine thinking a priest would ever let any of your minions live. I can do that. Go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could kill his guy. How many of these do I have? If I had some stuff die? Call thing.
What have we here?
Actually, I don't think I've... Oh, the Frenzied Fangs. I'm gonna shoot this guy. I just don't think I'm actually getting that much from this. Worth it, I think. Remember when you let chat make your drafts? That was funny. Yeah, that was so funny. We went 12-0, but I overrode chat on all their horrible picks. And they started cheering my name and chanting me, and somebody gave me an arena trophy and a glazed ham. That was a good night. That was a good night. People still believe that you did chat drafts. I'm about to leak the DM you sent me mocking the fake chat draft. We deserve the truth and real chat drafts. If you guys got what you deserved, most of you guys wouldn't see the light of day. I'm gonna refill my water. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna queue up because I'm certain that I can make it back quite quickly.
Tavish versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
I'll make my own fortune.
The Dark Dragon. I want Spirit Poacher. Last deck had 3 Spirit Poachers, remember that?
They love a little fiddle. This can't be good.
I'm bringing the party.
That feels good.
Juicy, what the
Sounds
hell?
like a whiskey and cola. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive these times.
Thank you so much, Juicy. Thank you for the 10,000 bits. That's kind of incredible. Thank you so much, man. My god. Looks like we're eating meat this month.
The dark path is my destiny.
How are you, Buckaroo? What's up, Kripali? It's a lot of Pokemon packs. That's a lot of package. That's a lot of pack. I appreciate that. I forgot to say hi. That's a nice way to say hi. And I hope that you are doing well. I really, really do. I hope he trades my guy off, by the way. What's going on, Juice? How's life? What's going on? Life is treating you well? That's not how I wanted him to kill my guy. Go for the YOLO deadly shot.
got you, friend.
That is a large amount of
An
support.
island lo-fi is on the come
Can we get some hype? Nobody hype really in the chat. Maybe a hype 6? With the rare char and the spinning around? Wait, I want to do that. I want to be the one to do that. Frenzied Fangs. I guess I'm playing that. Play that. I can't deadly, huh? That's one sexy card there. What are we looking at? Sorry, I'm going. Oh, cool. That's cool. I like that. Did I tell you I was starting a PSA 7 base set collection? But not shadowless. They're too expensive. They're too expensive for me. Maybe one day though. I will say I like the way they look. Oh yeah, I bought a magic pack. Is Poet here? I saw March of the Machines Collector's Pack, so I got one today. Nimeni, thank you for the follow, Nimeni. It's wonderful to have you here. New follower.
One shot.
Don't do this.
You look tasty.
So do I take the 50-50 on this? I think I do. I really hate a lot about this game right now. I guess all I lost was a 3-3. But I lost a 3-3. Could draw a Mark Shot. Could draw a Ghost Rider. That's a big problem. That could be great.
A thirst beyond death.
If it had Reborn, that would be great.
It seems to me.
I hit, he hero powers, I lose. Let's see, it's possible we could get something like a Conjured Arrow and we can save health here. So how much is a new rad setup? I might as well buy a new case at that point, shouldn't I? Wait, what are you buying a setup for? My CPU, on the other hand, is operating at a cool 108 degrees Celsius. Will it melt at that temperature? Get out of here, dude. That beard doesn't deserve this shabby treatment. Didn't want to give me like a King Crush. I don't know, probably like $2,000 maybe? For something? Okay, Mark Shot. Damn. Alright, need him to disconnect. It's not good at that temperature. What is that in Fahrenheit? Isn't that like... I feel like it would melt. Is that like 10 million Fahrenheit? You might need to refill the fluid. There's fluid in your computer? Wait, I missed something. I thought we were talking about a computer. I can get some fluid in your computer if you want, Red. I don't know what that means. Funny Mad P. Funny Mad P.
Make my own fortune.
I'll make my own fortune. Just put on some pornographics and the fluid will come. Yuck. Chat, you continue to despise me more and more every day. But I think you knew that.
Time for the finishing touch.
I think if I put that down, I can buff it maybe. Darn it. This guy doesn't have tradable, does he? This thing does. Conjured Arrow's kind of no good. I mean, I probably have to play this next turn. He just pings here and then I lose my guy. So that's not very good. Seems like a problem. Suppose if he swings face. Spell shot or just trade this for another card? We probably want to just trade that for another card later. Spell shot seems pretty bad if he's just, you know, if we're giving him a better imbued axe maybe. Okay, he plays a 6 mana 4/8 taunt, not a 6 mana 4/8 taunt. I need to get this down so that this can get rush, maybe. It's kind of annoying. I guess it looks better to mark shot it now. Summon the highest cost beast from your hand. It goes dormant for 2 turns. That seems terrible. Freezing Trap could be good. If I get Puffer or Misha, as long as I don't get Leok, I like this. Well, gotta wait a turn to get something at least. Armor.
Time to rock!
Does still kill my guy, but I can rush that down. Just pretty solid. That could come down next turn too. I know we have spells, but I already have spells, and most of my deck happens to be spells. Let's give him 1 bad fire straw. 3 bad fire draws, that's all. I wonder if that card would be worth it at 3 mana. Which card? Sorry? Which one are we talking about? Okay, wait, is he just dead? He is dead. I wonder if he's gonna be astonished. The 5 mana spell, oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's to combo with Banjosaur. Oh, wow. He was just so astonished by everything. Yeah, 3... I mean, it's clearly not like an arena card, right? It's much better if you're holding a 10 cost card or whatever that draws another 10. But if you're drafting that many 10s and you're skipping turn 5, it's like you're never going to come back in arena. Or your deck's going to be awful because it's a bunch of 10 drops. Speaking of Warriors all night, is Hunter stronger now? Yeah, they did a patch, so you can check with exclamation mark patch, and you can see everything they changed, or at least a vague outline of the things they changed. But on its most basic sense, Warlock, Hunter, Warrior have gone up. Sorry, what did I say? Hunter, Warlock, Rogue have gone up. Warrior, Priest, Shaman should have gone down. Spanking Warriors all night. Spanking Warriors all night. I have been spanking the Warriors. I need more OP Warrior decks. Sorry, I didn't mean to miss a spanking. The changes are arena specific. They did arena specific changes today, as well as some Battlegrounds tweaks. So it's a small server side update, which is all we ever really need. Not like a big like downloadable update. Just changing the rates of things. Hopefully it didn't get that or that. Hopefully it doesn't have a Nova. Nice.
Wanna blow something
Don't. Please. No.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, indeed. Why Warrior come down? Because it was the best. So they lowered the rate of some of the cards. But based off of literally every Warrior we played today, it doesn't seem like much has changed, but they did say they have changed some stuff. What's up, Spies? Yeah, we did a Warrior, a Hunter before this. I'm not used to saying the word Hunter on stream. Tradable. Resurrect all friendly beasts that cost 5 or more. I have 1. 8 mana for 1 5 cost beast. Probably not worth it. Discover spell from your deck. If it's arcane, give it a boost. I guess I'll just do that. Because I want Conjured Arrow. What if they change? What have they said they changed? They said they changed the rates of Rogue.
For a better future?
Priest, Warrior, Hunter, Warlock, and Shaman. This is what they said. I guess I don't need this to have Rush right now. I could get a fire spell too. This looks like a fire spell. The rates, yeah. If you do exclamation mark patch, it'll show you what they said, which is never much, right? But they just said they adjusted the rates.
put on a great show.
What does this card do? Summon a 3-cost beast. Okay, so it goes up each time. It should summon 3 3-cost beasts every time, and then 4 and so on. Is that worth collateral? I don't think so. Yeah, let's just start here. Just buff to Kink Crush. Hey, if your kink is getting crushed, I got no problems with that, but leave me out of it.
Turning tides will switch your mind.
Give it Rush. I could just buff it, maybe. I really wish we got a fire spell. You go for Mukla? You could. Not really sure what we should be doing, but we could be doing things. Be nice to know the specifics. Yeah, they never do that. Someone from the community, Dan Fuller or someone else, will give us all of that shortly, I'm sure. A couple of days.
Hey, I got you.
But yeah, it would be better if they did that a little more proactively.
This'll hurt.
May just be my best song yet.
I could draw a card, maybe.
Time for the finishing.
Revive Phoenix with the power of the Naga. Power, oh yeah, we could. This one's not a Naga. But yeah, we could bring it back. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. 6 cost beast. Can I ever buff him by 1? The art looks like a Naga. It really does. This looks like it should be a Naga. Have a beast. What 7 and 8 cost beasts are there? Can somebody help me? I have no idea. I have not a clue on this earth. Need King Crush? All right, I'll get King Crush. The Colossal. The Colossal costs what? 7? I'm not sure if there are any other 9s. Glug is 7, okay. Just figured getting up to 9 gave me a pretty good chance at this guy. Trench is 0? Oh yeah, you're right. Trench Stalker costs 9. Well, I mean, I was going for it. Chat said we needed King Crush, so I mean, I care too much about chat to not get King Crush down there. You know that. Is this a wild game? No, this is Arena. Oh, I'm sorry, you meant it was crazy. Yeah, that was good. Do it for chat, I always say. Do it for Twitch chat. Do it for Chewie and the Ewoks. And all of the other puppets. Shout out to Chuckles. God rest his wretched soul.
You give me strength.
I'll make my own.
Baba Naga and a buffed Murloc. It's okay, but I'd like to be a little more proactive if I can. Do I coin out a party animal? And how many do I need? 2 or 3?
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Yeah, I'll be able to piece this together. Do it for Sloth from the Goonies. I told you I wanted to buy an $800 Goonies poster, or no? I don't have $800 to throw away, but I wanted to do it. I do. What made the Goonies poster special? It's a Mondo poster. So they only made 320 of them. And it's really cool art. And that was like 15 years ago. And they ain't making any more. It better have been signed. It was not. It's better than a signed. It's better than a signed anything. Stupid game, not buffing up my thirsty bats. Truffle Shuffle on stream for $800. I would Truffle Shuffle on stream for $800. It seems like a fair price to pay. Here's the issue with this turn. Is every card in my hand is a card that I do not want to give him. The Goonies never say die. I went to the mall today because I was just walking around doing nothing. I walked to the I rode my bike to the Poke Shop, and there was a kid with a Truffle Shuffle shirt. No, sorry, with a Goonies shirt on. And I was like, man, do young people even know what the Goonies is? I'm gonna win this 50-50 also. I have decided this. The Dread's bouncing dummy for $800. What's that? What does that mean?
Followed.
But yeah, I was like, oh man, young people like the Goonies? Because that movie came out before I was born. And those people, they look like they were like 15. They look they were born after they were certainly born after 2000. Didn't Data just win an Oscar? He did. Do you think people are going through his filmography? It's possible.
Sanity unwinds.
What the hell? What in tarnation? Stranger Things probably made 80s films cool, maybe. One of the reasons I loved the first season of Stranger Things was because it reminded me so much of the Goonies. Wish you didn't get that.
Light sings, and the impure fall.
I was gonna say, maybe it doesn't have any spells, but that seems unlikely. Play a 2 and a 3? Can kill that. I think I'll just play this while it's gonna kill something, right? And I guess I could swing into the 3-2, but man, my whole hand is spells. Maybe I'll get a King Crush later. Maybe that'll be my way out. New Retro Wave is all about 80s nostalgia. What is New Retro Wave? The Synthwave YouTube channel? I'm not sure how big that is with the 15-year-olds at the mall, but maybe. I'd say I'd ask them, but every time I see young people coming near me, I run. I run in the opposite direction because I figure they're getting ready to attack me. Do I have to collateral here? Give him a... We give him a collateral, maybe? What's up, Keck W? Isn't the main reason to have kids so you can show them the things you loved as a kid so you can enjoy it again through them? No, I think it's for the tax discount. I think it's usually an accident, if my family history is any indication. Oh, I need ways to spend my spells, use my spells here. Stop healing, stop removing, start playing crap.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
I don't really care about that.
It's all in your head.
Oh, we got the Gargalon. Alright, let's start here. See if we can find any reach. Conjured Arrow. Do I need more spells? Kind of. I could just play this. 4 cost beast.
I'm bringing the party.
Heat mana pyro, clear the board. I need another one. This deck only has 1. I need 2. Or 3 maybe.
Fresh fell steel, hot out of the kiln.
Guys kind of poop. I wish it was a beast. Also, this thing kind of looks like a beast. It's like a bat wearing a party hat. Kind of rude. Audio splitter. Wait, he has 2 of them? So what you're saying is I should never play another minion?
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Pyrotechnician.
Fireworks? I sure hope they do.
Play that in hero power. What if I swing? Get a 6 cost beast. I could swing and get a 7 cost beast. I know he has the collateral, but maybe it doesn't do much. Miss lethal. We didn't miss lethal. My opponent didn't miss lethal. In fact, this game so far, nobody's missed lethal. Why silence? Did I miss something? Why would you silence?
Waves of light
Oh,
brings the foulest
that's why.
waters.
Mark shot can go face? No. Mark shot can't go face, and nor can Conjured Arrow. Really want this to have rush. Really want this to be buffed. The 4-mana spell can target face? No. Is the shard uncastable if your own's board is empty? I don't know. But he wanted to activate the holy aspect of the Herald of Light.
A kraken? Now the
Ready to fight for a better future? This one is a hearty snack.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that is possible or not. Silence all enemy minions. My guess is that it is castable. Man, how do you make Immolate a playable card? I wonder. I mean, maybe in a game like this, Immolate still like maybe made him use his cards inefficiently. And maybe it provided some value in that, like he collateraled and dealt 1 damage to our face. You know? It is not a good arena card. So he rushes and then he trades. He's just playing his card anyway.
It's all in your head.
Steals 3. That can trade there. I don't really want to draw more cards. I was gonna say what I want is a 1-drop. So that I could keep that on board maybe.
I got you, friend. This may just be my best song yet.
Tracking is no good. These are no good. I have to take bananas. I could take arcane, but I guess bananas close. I need collateral here.
Spit that out!
Did you have colossals? Yes. Well, it's maybe okay. But yeah, we passed Gaia in our first draft today and took Infinitize the Maxitude, which was fun for sure. Damn it. Stop doing that. I want to start drawing cards. I guess I do. Maybe I get King Crush. Boy, that's pretty good.
Spit that out!
It's going to be okay.
Okay, not too shabby, not too shabby. Not king, but it's still good. It's probably better than King Crush on that turn,
Now
actually.
more than ever. Me not shade.
5, 6, 7, 8. If only there was.
Blessings to you.
Well played.
It is finished.
A way. Let's pure skill. It's nice to knock out the priests and the warriors all night. Man, it's felt good. Our runs have been good. And man, these hunters have just been bombing on almost every warrior and almost every priest. That was my foot, by the way. Just put my sock on. I'm trying to.
Undo it.
The light shall bring victory.
I'll make my own fortune.
I'll make my own fortune. These poor folks spent money just to lose to you. They, don't forget, they spent 20 cents on those decks.
I love a little fiddle.
Don't mind me. Arena's pure skill. I mean, in a large sample size, Arena definitely is basically just skill, right? In one game, you can get a good card or whatever, of course. That's true of anything. Basically anything.
Let's see, what do I take?
Let's see, what do I take? Let's play this non-minion type. And then maybe if we draw another one, we can buff 2 things. Hey, is Juicy still here? What happened to that guy? Hey look, we got another buff. Turn sucks though, huh? I just came in and supported our pathetic arses and then had to bounce right on out of here.
Ready to fight for a better future?
That looks like a marked shot target. This, wow, that'll do that. If any of them live too, it could be nice. Is Mortician not OP anymore? Mortician's OP. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. But yeah, that card's one of the best 2-drops ever made. One of the best 2-drops in the meta, for sure. Any 2-drop that can add Marrow Guard to your hand, and you get to choose other things, makes for a quite strong card. Man, I really wish my deck had gotten more support for this card. 2 in our deck. Honestly, 8 mana for a Sin Runner and a Shadehound, an infused Shadehound would certainly be worth it, but I just don't have many ways to do what must be done. Discover Nerf didn't do too much in Arena. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played with it since then. What did they change? You can't discover triple rune cards? So maybe you can't get Marrowgar anymore. I mean, it's still a 2 mana, 2/3 discover a card, basically. Like, that's crazy. You don't have to get Marrowgar, you can just get the Scourge or a removal spell or whatever you need, right? Because it gives you so much. It gives you a higher chance to get Scourge? Yeah, like incrementally. Probably like, you know, 8% or something maybe. I don't know how many cards are. I mean, maybe it's like 3% higher or something. You could have made it work because zombies are beasts too. You could have made it work. Could have made what work? This got rushed because we played the zombie thing, the legendary spell. This is only your minions that cost 5 or more or something, isn't it? And then also 8 mana to get a bunch of shitty 1/1s is also not super ideal. But I think it's like minions that cost 5 or more or something, unless I misunderstood it. It's entirely possible because I've never cast it. I'm gonna do this. What's that called? I don't even know its name.
Ready to fight
Card
for a better
sets.
future?
Should be pretty easy to find, right? Festival of Legends. View all cards.
How many fingers do you see?
Hunter. Hunter. Resurrect all beasts that cost 5 or more. That's what I thought he did. That's what I thought he said, and that's what I thought he did. Darn it. I guess I'll take a removal spell. Darn it. I have a Naga. I have a Baba Naga. And I could draw Collateral. So I don't know. You can push it all face, but is this like Magic? It is sort of like Magic. It's a more simplified version of Magic. Actually, a lot of what Hearthstone gameplay is borrows heavily from Magic the Gathering. So this is our opponent here. They start at 30 instead of 20. This is our mana down here. But you get 1 mana every turn instead of drawing lands up to 10. So on turn 1 you have 1, on turn 2 you have 2, on turn 22 you have 10 for the most part. And then this is your attack on the left and your health on the right. So sort of like Magic in that regard as well. Attack and toughness. And then mana cost is in the upper left. Hey, wait a minute. Some of the main differences are the mana system, not drawing lands. And you don't interact on your opponent's turn, so there's no instants, no sorceries. When I'm on my turn, when I'm attacked, there are no phases, so you can do anything in whatever order you want on your own turn. But like they don't get to choose to block or not. I just get to choose what to attack. So it's like everything sort of has charge, sort of, except is Magic an online game? Yeah, they have a Magic Online client and a Magic Arena client for more modern Magic cards and experiences and stuff. I think they're both cool. Magic Online is very archaic. It's not very user-friendly, but it has the vintage cube, so. But Magic Arena, I think, adapted pretty well to the digital card game kind of scene because of, in large part, Hearthstone's success. So they developed a client that's probably better, I mean, definitely better than Hearthstone's client in a lot of ways now. But it just still doesn't look as good as Hearthstone, which is, I think, why it didn't take off as much as it could have. Magic's just harder to, it's harder to tell what's going on. It's harder for the casual viewer, and it's a more complicated game anyway. But it's very easy to like look at a Hearthstone board and you really don't get overwhelmed.
Time for the finish.
Right? It's like you can only have 7 minions at a time. You can, you know.
You cannot understand the
That's a big part of it. Man, I want to coin this. But having the coin for that is so good. To use a trap card to buy goods at the trap house. No. Also, what? Hey, this is still good. Hopefully no Murloc. No Murloc would be cool. No Murloc. Oh yeah, so another main difference is instead of like color pairings in Magic the Gathering, we have like heroes you pick. So instead of being like a blue mage or like a red, a red mage in Magic, I'm this guy, and then everybody has their own hero power. So you can always spend two unused mana crystals to sort of have an effect. Boy, I'm kind of boned here, huh?
This may just be my best song yet.
This card's good. This card's good.
Hey, I got you, friend.
I want to hold it, but I can't. Are you describing a planeswalker? No. Team member only needs 1 mana and gets only 1 attack. True. What I like about Hearthstone is you can look at a screenshot of a game in progress and get almost all the relevant information about the game state. Yeah, it's a more simplified version of Magic the Gathering. It's what it is. And that's, again, I think a big part of why it had as much success as it did and still does. I don't think that makes it better or worse than Magic. It's just a simpler version of Magic. And Magic is probably the best game ever made. So, yeah, it makes sense that they would borrow heavily from one of the best games ever made, and probably, most people's favorite card game when you're trying to implement a new digital card game 10 years ago. What else are you going to borrow from, right? Like, do you think, Redbeard, that he's going to pack the house next turn? I will tell you this. I think it's entirely plausible that he packs the house and we pack up our cards and move on. I can fully clear with this one. Was there a better way to do that? Hit there, chop there? Yeah, I think there might have been. Or is this the exact same? Actually, maybe I could have just played one of these, huh? But I drew those. I could have played this, but it's not infused. What if I just shoot there and like hit here, and then he can't get that, and then, yeah, maybe that's better. And then we can use this against the pack the house, maybe. Just like Dreads is a simpler version of you, when it comes to like, you know, personality, Dreads, he's a simpleton. He's simple-minded. He's a simpleton. Very easily entertained by like a ball and a cup and a string, trying to get it in there and increase his score. If you had pack, you would have packed there, right? So we're free of the pack. We don't even have to worry. Could be a lightning storm, in which case the frenzied fangs is pretty bad. He was overloaded. He might have pack. Oh, did he? Would he? Is he? Wait, this thing ain't ready to go? Excuse me? Naga's Pride. I'd rather tracking, maybe find the collateral. Do you think Hearth Arena Helper is good for crafting arena decks? If you got knowledge, you should just skip it entirely. No, I think everybody should use it, probably, if they want to get better. The less experienced you are, the better it's going to be for you. But the more experienced you get, I don't think it becomes obsolete. You just use it as another tool to help you kind of see your synergies, you know, take suggestions, you know what I mean? It's always better to have another pair of eyes and another brain kind of going over things. I think it would be better if I used it, but I don't enjoy drafting with it as much. Oh, I wish that didn't happen. Didn't want to hit like a 2-1. Play that. Play this turn. I guess I take Mark Shot because then this will be active at some point. I'm terrified here. What could he play? We'll find out. I just think it's more fun to draft on my own because I know 98% of what it's going to tell me before I see the scores. And I mean, I haven't used it in years, but if you used it every day for a month, you'd know the vast majority of the cards it's going to tell you to take. But it's also going to tell you like not to take Elise or Hallucination or Marked Shot or whatever. It's going to tell you to pass like all your favorite cards. We have 6 plus 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 6, 9, 12, 14, 18. Right? Ball and Cup and String got a new expansion. There's now a second smaller ball. More challenging. I'm really glad we got that win. I am. Zeet. Thank you, Zeeked, for the follow, man. 22 damage in one turn. Well, I mean, we were completely dominating the board. And he was overloading to clear our board, and we were playing around it, so... We did 22 damage in one turn, but we had to set it up over 2 or 3 turns, so... I think when you're completely off the board and you like collateral damage and hero power and deal 14 with nothing on the board and 1 card in your hand, like that feels really bad. And that's going to be happening a lot more now that Hunter's good again. So try to play around collateral when you can would be my suggestion, because it's going to be out there. Seems the Hunter changes are legit. Let's play Prey Rogue is as well. I saw Dreads draft 1 Rogue and it was completely busted. Like, and we've played against 1 Rogue or 2 Rogues, and their deck looked like Dreads' deck. Had all the same cards, so kind of the same same scenario like priest and warrior were in.
This here snoo.
Sidekick. He went 4 and said, you know, rogue was going to be bad because you couldn't compete, but I think it's hard to tell, really, because you just face, you know, decks that can't be drafted anymore on the first day they do a patch. You just have all these warriors and priests still killing you, and if they're gone, maybe it's good, you know? It's hard to say. Our deck either has 5 spells in hand or 0. I'd rather have 5 right now.
With my little eye. Spotted.
Battle hat. Well played.
Oh, wow! No creature deserves to be caged.
Oh, wow. This is our turn 4. He has 20 power. That's too much power.
Hey, I got you, friend.
GG? Yeah, I mean, this card's unbeatable. I've never lost a game when I played this card on turn 4 or 5. And I've never won a game where it's been played against me 4 or 5. That's actually not true. I've beaten it a few times, but not when you're already behind. Maybe I get a 5/5.
A watery grave awaits.
We might as well play it out. Maybe he has 5-10 drops in his hand. Winnable? I'd say this game's odds of winning are, before he cast any cards, I would say 0.001. The odds of playing the game are about the same. Let's hope in a week that is not what we're facing every game. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of hunters. And I don't really have any opinion on Rogue yet because we haven't seen one or played many. But if I had to guess, I'd imagine that Rogue is probably strong. I think Rogue has the cards in the meta to be very good. It's just a matter of, you know, how often are you getting those cards? Glad to see Hunters on a roll again. I just, you know, I talked about it earlier in the stream, and I'll reiterate here. Like, it's clear you're just never really gonna get a semblance of balance. It's just it's never the case. So just rotating what's on top, I think, is good enough for me at this point. So as long as it's not Warrior and Priest playing the same decks every time for a month straight, then that's good enough. Didn't swing. So what am I doing? Don't really want to coin anything out. I'm just gonna play this. I'm so far away from getting that to do anything. It's a good comeback card, but so is the coin. I need him to give me like a target to swing into. These aren't really very good. I guess I don't really have a choice. Maybe that's my thing I swing into.
Love a little fiddle.
Is there a 1-cost spell? No 1-cost spell. Legendary Totem is pretty bad with synergy. Yeah, it's not very good. Phelan's not that good either, honestly, but Phelan's at least fun. The Totem's not a good card though, no. What do I do here? Wish I had that in my opening hand so I could clear the whole board. Swing there, shoot there. What's the alternative? Marked shot and look for like a 1-cost spell? Sure. Did not get a 1-cost spell. I guess I take that. What am I getting? Hold on. A 3. Alright, I guess I swing here and hope to get like a 3/4 at least. Yeah, sure. Wandering might save me some HP. It might help with the infuse. Oh, I got a beast. I didn't realize. Still doesn't have to do much to kill it, though. That is, relatively speaking, okay. Because it's not adding to the rate at which I'm dying. That is much less okay. To go for a 1 in 4. At least I can kill the 4/3, which I guess I don't really have a choice. The issue being I do not even kill this. I took the totem. I also got 2 PTH, so that's nice. Yeah, the totem card stinks, but that's also fun if it works. Giant Taunt with Divine Shield and Lifesteal. Close. And then what's happening here? Murder accusation. Wow, that's actually bad for me that I summoned a minion. Okay, is this good to go though? Oh, it is. But I can't kill anything again. 4 and 3. I guess I got a 50-50. I mean, either one. It's the second best one, probably.
I did it.
Off early. Okay, later, Jerby. Thanks for being here as always, man. Hopefully you have a nice day. Hopefully if you got the weekend coming up, you get to enjoy it. Interesting. Well, it's not a bad card. Maybe get some help here. Guess I could have played that first. Would have got 2 of them. But I think I need to have the flexibility of being able to play what I get here anyway.
Hey, I got you, friend.
And I guess as long as I get this. Oh, but I don't get to draw, huh? And I have to trade or I die. Drawing would have been pretty sweet. Looks like a loss. Yeah, I think we played it well though. We played it as well as we could. We went second here. We just got buried. He's a fan as well. Oh, Puffner. It's probably worse than fan right now. Collateral top deck? We need more than that, but maybe you go collateral into like Ghost Rider or something. We needed his 2 spells to not be like just board clears. And collateral's not even good there. Maybe he misses lethal. Oh dear. Maybe he trades? He could. He could. You never know. Did you really say he was done with League? No, I was kidding, sorry. He just took this week off or whatever the hell he was doing. But yeah, I think we'll have him back next week. He, like I said, I don't know if you were here for my Dreads Battlegrounds rant. He high rolled the first day and won a couple extra games, and then the next day he just had regular RNG and just got a ton of 8s and 6s and stuff. So I don't think he's going to want to play Battlegrounds like every day next week.